Keep left,
Boys.
and keep your eyes peeled.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Advance and secure. Push out and secure all objective areas.
Someone got the marksman already, for real. Much.
Nalachi or the heli?
We're going with the heli. We're getting in Muffin's heli.
Can I go heavy machine gun?
Yeah. Whatever's gonna get you the most kills, bro.
Get 700 kills.
Remember, it doesn't have optic though.
TC, who do you want on fishing?
Where's the same location, right?
Strategic command
tower.
online.
On the lighthouse, right? Just be aware that I'm not gonna be able to hear you, so you guys speak up if you're gonna talk.
So while we're speaking on
This. Alright, Muffin. I don't care where you land, it doesn't have to be right there. Just wherever you think you can sit it down, get us moving right to that lighthouse there. The lighthouse is actually on this move mark right there. So wherever you see it, just get us there as fast as you fucking can.
That's
Hold on a second. Big Bird, can you hear me?
Yep. You're good.
I never landed
Okay.
just once,
For some reason my mic
so
was
I'm
doing
not sure
something.
about the LZ areas. I'm gonna try to find one and then land immediately.
Mayor King, stay with Q. TC.
Copy.
Yeah, you know, the lads aren't gonna do all that after heavy armor comes up.
Thrasher, you're just gonna be my secondary SL, calling shit and marking it as you can. Q, you're gonna leave the AT. Basically got a way watching this bridge. Be watching the bridge right here, on that bridge or this top one. You shouldn't be able to see him from there, but as soon as we get across, we'll get that rally set up on the other side of the river, so we'll be able to bounce back and forth. I just fucking hope Muffin doesn't crash. That's the only thing. As they're saying it in chat. Oh, fucking A.
Yeah, I don't even think the light can take out the tiger.
Nah.
Like, I think he's two hits.
All I'm
tiger,
hoping,
right?
it's 2 hits. All I'm hoping, these guys with pros, dude, if they get hit with the Latin hat, they're heading back to base, or they're gonna go repair. They won't lose that shit. So
Well, I mean,
as long as we
yeah,
scare them
but-
off and give them to fucking retreat, I mean, that's a win.
Yeah, Big Bird, I'm literally just gonna follow right behind you.
Hell yeah. Yeah, actually, as soon as we get down, since you're a heavy MG, I'll probably have you head to, let's see, where are you at? Bravo?
Yep, let's go.
Just hold that corner there on that bridge. As soon as we land, we'll worry about shoveling.
Okay, I can do that, yeah.
Oh god.
We get beat there by a lot.
Nah, logic can't beat us. A heli can. can, maybe. No,
With muffin
we're
flying,
straight shot.
we might.
It's crazy, both our pilots didn't make it today. It's like, alright, well,
Neither one did.
no, what? Told me last night, dude, I've messaged these fucking kids for 3 hours a day, and they still don't show up. It's like, what the fuck?
Because Godspear was the other one, right?
Yeah, Godspear is chasing. But you gotta think about it. He's 18 years old. Just got out of.
Enemy helo.
Enemy helo, finally.
Just get us on the ground.
Dismount.
Go, go, go.
Drop rocket. Smells like shit.
Two LAs.
Two enemy helos.
Two.
Enemy helos.
Helo gunner inbound. Helo gunner inbound northeast.
I need a body on me. We're gonna do a shit. Yep. Alright. Boom. Infantry.
They're at the lighthouse.
Backup rally on the radio. Yeah, we're gonna get a hab up inside the main building here.
Infantry on the bridge.
Bird, gun run.
Right above me.
Infantry close on me.
Right above
Close
me.
on me.
Gotta get inside.
They
Right
crossed the
above
water.
One down. Could be multiple. I gotta heal up.
Yeah, I got a bandage.
Fuck.
As soon as I heal, I'm gonna throw a nade up there.
Freaking guy in front of me, I think.
Pop smoke, pop smoke, pop smoke, all right here.
Hey, do you have a nade? Toss
I'm gonna give
Yep,
up and spawn
tossing
around.
it.
Yeah, just keep fighting off the rally right now. We gotta let them take time on us.
I'm gonna throw
Let
multiple
Fishing
nades.
Village set up, because one taking bleed is on Fishing Village.
I don't think they have also on fishing, right?
Oh, he's on the window, second floor.
They're in the water, in front of me. And there's
Spawn,
one
rally.
on the back.
Window, second floor of the building. Wait, am I the only one alive? Oh shit.
Yeah, there's one
right on
my body.
Spawn on rally. Spawn on rally. We gotta keep the pressure on. That's it.
Fuck.
Rallies in 30 seconds.
Shit.
You ready to spawn on that rally? 13
Yep,
seconds.
yep. 10 seconds.
Marksman's up. Can I take sniper? You know, I could probably provide some cover fire.
Pop, get ready. They're
Oh,
taking.
fuck.
Pop smoke,
Oh
pop
my
smoke.
fucking god. They're right here.
BTR's coming to help. BTR's coming to help. Let's get our guys up while BTR comes.
Big Bird, I took sniper, if that's okay with you. I'm gonna just try to get some covering fire on these guys across the river.
Try to get squad 7 to come over.
Yeah, we need some. Looks like they're shooting. Rally's down.
Rally's gone.
Spawning in the
Yeah,
hat.
they got too
Fishing village right
close.
Take your time.
Holy shit.
Taking tank fire on Fishing Village right now. I'm running back to squad 7.
Alright, spawn on C9.
Tank kill heli.
We're gonna head to move there. That's our next move here. Spawn on C9. Willis. You can be whatever you want. Yep. I want to put up a secondary hab here.
I think there's a big tank battle going on though, over by 7.
Move across the river here, let's get this rally up, and we'll start pushing on 5 wing from the north. We're set up good right now, they're getting backup fucking habs up on the middle point. They took the bait.
That's what we're calling it.
Our main mission probably is to get a fob creation mark there.
Orders inbound.
Enemy tank is marked to the north. Behind ours.
Copy.
You could, if the radio's still good, you could flank west side and hot drop a fob in the wooded area. Probably be your best bet, honestly.
On the west side.
Where your original plan was, if they didn't find radio, you still have the build and everything there.
Let's get a rally here.
The only issue with
Yeah,
that
they-
is
They're
mortars in this area.
over there.
Yeah.
Alright, rally now.
I got a squad of infantry on me. They're pushing fishing village from this.
Infantry
from the
on me,
south, I think.
getting attacked from the north.
Let's keep moving through the trees here.
Southeast.
Yep, I got a
Marking on
BTR
map.
on me too. I got a BTR
Let's
on
hold
me.
down this area. Let's clear out this area on my move. Try to get a hot drop radio. Push it from the north.
One, can I get a Bravo team lead real quick?
Alright, let's slow it up through these trees. Who?
Lullaby, or Lab, yeah.
Remember guys, try to stay in the trees if you get down.
They're southeast. 100 meters southeast.
Yeah, I got shot southwest. The other side of middle head. Where you say middle?
Southwest.
Copy. Geo. Alright, hold on.
Yeah, I hear the mortars.
Give or metal up. Yeah, we got a mortar south.
Infantry, direct southeast.
Fuck, our armor's getting... Armor 1, fuck yeah! Let's go!
Yeah. Wait, did we lose our tank? We did, yeah.
Good shot.
Wait, my bad, Q. Fuck, that was a TK? Dude, I TK'd you, what the fuck? RIP. Sorry, dude. Fuck. This is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
Good shit.
Nade out. He's south, directly south.
Can we get a radio?
Yeah, see him.
Oh, the splash damage killed you. Fucking hell.
Get him up.
Medic, come over. I'm getting security for you.
Yeah, I'm coming. Copy. I got a rifleman with ammo. Give me up, I'll get you.
Yep, I'll drop an ammo bag right here.
We'll put a new rally down right here. We'll keep fucking harassing over the area.
I hear their mortars 1-5.
Just let's keep our team up. Keep pushing. We're doing fucking great. Ammo box down.
I can't see.
Ready,
I'm gonna
squad's still
mark
live on happy.
mortars. This is where I think they are.
Oh my god.
Direct hit.
Wow, that was a good one.
Alright, how much time you guys got till rally? I got 28 seconds. Got it. Alright, you guys just keep holding there. Get wired up if you can. I'll be back over to you guys.
Can't believe I TKQ twice. What the fuck?
I gotta get myself up real quick.
UAV's up over 5. Get ready to push, boys. We gotta. Oh, I'm dead, girl. Sorry.
Infantry close.
We got 47 seconds.
Infantry
Yep,
close to
middle.
the side, about 20 meters of us. In the trees.
Yep, copy that.
Copy. Coming back to me. North side.
Thrasher, you're southwest. Southwest. It's about 20 meters.
Copy. They're mortaring the body where he was at.
I got a grenade. I'm gonna try and get it over there.
I got 17 seconds. I'll be over to you guys
Oh,
in a
somebody
second.
killed him.
Just keep getting each other up. Keep slowly moving.
I heard him die.
Because we're pinching them right here. They can't even get an efficient. They're on a ticket bleed right now. Infantry north.
Oh my god, the truck and mortars on a rally.
I got him, I
Over
got
my
him. He was
back to
southwest.
southeast. Okay, southwest.
Can't spot a rally at all.
Going low.
I got 30 seconds.
Fuck it, I'm running. I'm gonna run from Fishing Village.
Yep, I'm coming.
Infantry, yep,
Careful.
My
It's
boss.
southwest.
15.
Q on the rocks just north of you.
Careful,
Hold on, Miss
southwest,
Middle.
southwest.
Yeah, you watch for me.
Stay
Let
down,
me
Dan.
get up there.
Alright, hold that area right there. That's gonna be our haunted hole.
South 191.
I got hit from the south. The rocks over there.
Alright, is anybody spawning in on rally? I'm re-picking up this rally and I'm gonna move it because I think it's bugged.
You're kind of in the open a bit.
This whole area. We'll wait till we get numbers and everybody shift it down.
Enemy heli above us.
Thank you, medic.
Hey, I need your ammo bag, Mayor.
Thank you.
Yeah, I dropped one back here unless the mortar fucked it up.
Lawless is airstriking
Yeah,
right
I
now.
think
We
the
gotta be
mortar
ready
fucked
to
it
push
up.
in
I
after
have
this.
bandages.
So that we'll get the secondary rally.
Yeah,
No,
mortar
don't
fucked it up.
spawn on rally until you get a new one.
Copy.
Rally's burn?
Alright.
Never mind.
I think it was last month we'll finish them off.
Q, just start marking if you start seeing them. We'll try to get our whole squad up here and we'll push them. Never mind.
More contact.
Oh shit. Right, yep, south. Right on Q. Yep. Alright, airstrike went down. Their half is down. We got a little bit of time here. Just try to get everybody up, get a half. Or not a half, but rally and
Machine gunner near me. I'm trying to suss out. He got me. He got him.
South of me.
machine gunner. I'm pushing him. Pushing him.
Yeah, he's on the hill to my northwest, marking on map.
I'll try to swoop in.
He's prone, he's ready. Enemy Vic close. Yeah, they have armor.
Fuck!
At least
Right here,
times
right
two.
here. Just take your time. He's lying behind a log.
Shorthand aid, personally.
So there's a Logi available at main.
Yeah, Rifleman, if you got a grenade on you, I highly suggest checking it right where Big Bird's at.
Yep, that's what we're
Be
doing.
like right here. Oh, shit, they're taking down a half south. The 5 wing. Let's go.
Alright, throw a nade.
Just take your time.
I didn't hear anything from that nade.
Yeah, me neither.
Did you guys get him?
No idea.
I don't.
Get the medics up.
Yeah, just get numbers up.
Yep.
Just taking time.
Alright, I'll get the medic. You still got enough time, right?
I'm getting one.
I might have traded with them, to be honest.
Thank you. Alright, get your gun so I can get squad lead, please. Thank you. Hold on, Wired, you're out in the open a little bit. Let me get squad lead.
He's getting me.
I'm not in a very safe
He's getting
position.
me.
I'm in the open. You want me to respawn?
Alright, if we get this radio down, we got this shit there, buddy. Just 360, spread out. I need one person on me. Mushy's coming in right now.
Do you got infantry on you? Bravo?
I have one fishing sound.
Alright. They're getting proxied, but they got it.
I think they got it
You
though.
have your ammo bag? I'm all out of bandages.
I don't have one.
I don't have one either. The mortar took it out.
I got him, sniper.
Both are dead.
Got him.
Fuck.
I got him.
Wired, it's down somewhere over here. It's got ammo in it still.
Alright, move to Mushy, move to Mushy. On
I
me and me.
don't know where it is.
One
I
moment.
I need one on me, one on me, one on me, one on me. Oh shit.
Here, come on, get in the tree line. Let's do it.
I need bodies on me, bodies on me.
I've already died like 3 times. I don't like dying a lot, especially if I haven't killed anybody yet.
Yeah, I think about it.
I got wrecked on 5 weeks.
Should we go back to fishing?
Oh!
Whoa! What the fuck
Yeah,
was
we're
that?
gonna put one in the middle here.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What the fuck was
I
that?
heard the thud of a mortar, but I didn't hear the explosion. I think it
Yeah, same.
lit. I don't know what the fuck that was.
5 of us just fell over dead with
What
no
the
audio.
heck?
That's like hacker shit.
Like, all of us went down at the same time. Big Bird on the hab,
Yeah, I didn't see no explosion or nothing.
Yeah, I didn't hear either.
And it was all at the same time. That's a big one area for a mortar.
Weird.
What the fuck?
I've never seen that before.
He was danger close to that hab.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I think we got to give up.
Squad lead.
Yeah.
We're losing fishing.
Yeah, yeah. We gotta rotate back up there. Let's get a.
25 and rally.
Got him, I got him. Alright, let's get this hab up and then push back
Rally's
to fishing.
down.
Rally's burn.
There's more.
Ooh. Enemy vacated your way, SL.
Alright, crawl and move through the trees.
What direction is it coming from for when it's more?
From the one we're not.
174.
Oh, fuck.
I'd say 2 cover, 1 dig. So we can get the rest of the squad there.
Thrasher. Yeah, dig that hab. Yep.
Got one.
Nice.
Just had to make sure it was clear.
Man, I bet if we had that second there fishing village would be okay. Something to think about.
Hey, Bird, it's not too big of an ordeal. I would suggest that you suggest setting a radio up on B'862. That way you've got 2 intersecting radios on fishing.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a
If we
bit
get
to
hold
the
of
south
us
of this
down then
hab.
the fishing, are we gonna try and flip
Yep.
our rally in those tunnels
Yep.
we scouted?
Nah, wait, this is the main spawn point now. Oh, shit. Turn around, they got guys on hab. Just try to get that hab finished and we'll post them.
I'm looking for him.
Force redirecting for another hab placement.
Hab up.
Contact close. It's west side somewhere.
Enemy take on fishing bill.
I hear him, hang on.
Southeast, MG,
Southeast.
southeast.
I got
He's dead.
BCR on me.
There is a
They are
tank
dead.
on fishing village. We're gonna.
I got you. Give me a second.
Thank you.
Are you sure he's dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Squad lead.
Alright, I need
give me
ammo.
a moment. Alright, let's spread out 1-8 and
Hey, there's a
post.
helo sitting down. 190
I'll take out the ammo box
southwest.
for the
Not friendly.
medics.
Thank you very much.
And
We'll get a backup rally down.
It's wheel.
BD on my north, southeast edge of the water.
They got a BMP right next to us. Big BMP is coming up.
Oh shit, I'm out.
You got enemy contact.
Fuck!
There's infantry with them.
BMP is tractor, please.
He's right here. Infantry close. Careful, careful.
shit.
Should we swap to force hab and get away from the armor?
Yeah. I got a BMP on me.
Come back to the hab. Just kidding, I'm dead.
Alright, let's spawn on
Yeah.
Force Hab, B9, 3-5, push fishing village.
Spawning in 2 seconds.
2.5.
New move marks up.
Driver, the BMP's down. Yeah, they had to get out and repair it. Nah, he was high centered on a rock. But, he was tracked.
Okay, so, by the way, they're not in the windows of Fishing Village. So if you just push
Yeah.
around the east
I don't
side,
see him looking
they'll
east.
be able to see me.
Alright, we got
I see
support
one east, left side, at the brown building. MG shooting at him. He got away to the right, and they have a vehicle on, light vehicle.
We gotta get
Open
on
top.
fucking fishing village now.
LAV to the east side. We have ladder hut.
But
We got armor north.
yeah, but it's not safe. It's not
Window,
safe.
window,
MG watch
blue.
out.
Fuck, we got murdered.
Hold
Don't
on,
run
give me a
across that
moment.
field.
Yep, we're gonna have to pop smoke to get up there.
Oh shit, that's a long way.
Oh shit, yeah.
You're better off going north and then running southeast through the trees.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, this open area is a dead end. Might as well go around.
They got it covered with the tank right now. Spawn B9, just head straight north.
Try and give him a Marco Bravo.
Oh
Enemy
really?
helo east fishing.
Alright, let's go straight north and then we'll fucking... Let's get our medic up and then we'll keep moving in.
Tank is on me right now.
We gotta meet over by Council Head on Squad 6. Squad 6, you see his icon there? We gotta make his way over there.
Tank
They
is back.
can put down another hab.
Tank is trapped on me.
We guys got a track on the tank. AT.
Yeah. Right now I'm just covering it so no enemy infantry pops out of it. I got the infantry dismount. Okay, I'm popping them off right now without my pistol.
I didn't even see my timer at 1 second.
Q1, get over here.
No!
I'm popping out of here.
Gentlemen, listen. Our fob is going down right behind you. Turn around. You need that
Oh
fob.
shit.
Also,
fob
there's
or
no
the
one
radio?
defending.
Driver just dismounted
Yeah, it's the
on me.
radio.
Double track.
Q1. The
Get the radio.
driver is on my body.
It's the radio. It's probably a goner. It's at a quarter down.
Losing the fob at co-op.
Yeah, we gotta head straight north right now.
Glad you parked on me.
We just don't have all the infantry squads actually working together right now. It
Fuck.
looks like. We only have one
There's still one more.
defending, one attacking, and we have 2 others.
There's a
Radio's
bunch
on
of
blue
cover.
now.
Dig, it's
Gotta get to it. Quarter dead. Dig it up, dig it up. Okay, there we go.
Spawn the southern. Oh, it's overran too. All of our heads are overran, guys.
Not
Holy
anymore.
shit.
There's a head going up on me. Shit. I just got fucking hosed.
Is armor still there? Or infantry? Infantry? Okay.
Armor's on Bravo still.
Q1, can I have fire team for a moment, please?
Yeah.
I'll give it back.
No, I'll keep this thing in here.
Squad lead, if you utilize the tree line heading straight 100 northwest, get up above them. I bet you anything you can breach. A lot easier than you're doing now.
Staying active again.
I think a rally would be really safe on Bravo or a little further to the east side.
They've probably got the tank repaired by now.
Tank coming. Yep, tank's
Yep,
moving.
tank is moving, tank is moving. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
They're getting resupply. Enemy helos landing at fishing right now. Resupply.
Arrowhead.
Alright, I'm coming up to get a rally.
Oh, I hit the pilot of the helo once.
Enemy tank is tracked again on village. Yeah, I'm gonna double check.
Very nice.
Already's going down on fishing. Starting to lose co-op. Need to start pushing forward. Get that knucklehead, bring it back down.
Artie's come in.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna have to fall back.
We're falling back.
Boys, I was gonna come get you, but
Hey,
I
there's
gotta get a rally on
guys
squad
around.
lead. Stay there, look to you.
I got eyes behind the enemy tank. Oh, I got eyes in enemy infantry that might be trying to repair.
They're walking right on top of them. It's compromised. They get east then. They're
I should have driver of enemy tank.
Nice.
That tank's right up here.
Sounds like the tank's up and running again.
Tank's on the hab. Alright, we gotta rush this radio. As soon as I get this rally down. I fucking
fire's
murdered.
coming from the south end.
Our fucking rally's burned already.
Yep, I see him on the south end watching.
It didn't set, squad lead. It's still to the south. You still have a spawn.
Just, I mean,
Yeah. As recently as I.
Wired machine gunner on the mark.
Yeah, it's completely watched.
God damn.
You gotta try to get that hat built. They got machine gunners watching the whole fucking corner. Probably our best bet is to move up into here and still stay in the zone.
Boys, that's why we do these. They're moving north from Charlie 9.
Yep, they're watching the rally from the south now.
Get up and we'll move it to new move mark.
They lasered me from the
Spawning in
buildings.
on it.
Be careful.
May want to do a little bit southeast that move mark.
Some machine gunner with
So
the
don't get burned
bipod.
right away.
Is the rally hot? Wired?
Yep, they're watching it from south-southeast.
Alright, let's move this closer. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Next one will be better.
Yep, we'll just have to go with 6's half and push down on Cut.
I think this might be one of the maps too where Canada always loses. So we'll just have to play the tickets, right?
I don't know. Canada's pretty decent here.
Canada's a pretty strong team. It's all about fob placement, squad lead. Honestly. Looks like 6 is taking contact on the fob. He's got a helmet mark by the transport.
Fuck.
Infantry, southwest 220. On the fob, on the new fob, yep. Mr. Q, you're gonna want to, there's 3 of them here around this fob. He's going inside of it right now.
Northern
You
fob?
see him? Yes, sir. I gave Q back the, he's inside, there's 3 of them.
Yep.
We capped for a split second. Somebody came back into the cap point. What? Are they Sorensen here?
I got 20 wired if you have a moment. They're on the radio as well.
Two down southeast. Where we came from at Coop.
Multiple on Bravo.
Copy, yep.
Yo, tell our tank they've got a combat engine behind them.
Wired, I'm coming. Give me a sec.
Telling me through the goddamn fence south.
There's infantry in there. Radio's being fixed right now.
Yeah. He's gonna kill. He might. Brewer. That's one on Bravo. Somebody else got Brewer
I just
though.
TK myself?
Hey, there's some shots close to the radio.
Yeah, they're west of that hab. They're.
I don't even know if I TK myself.
They're west of our fucking hab.
Good try, everyone.
Holy
5 learning experience.
Sorry, Q. I killed you 2 times. Fucking hell.
I mean, we still have a second round. Maybe we can do a draw.
Mr. Big, you gotta give me a few guys.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
That's- That's why
They landed 2 helis at 5 before the game even started. So they had 2 points they were pushing from, and then just steamrolled because we're going off of 1. So they literally just picked off our caps all the way to the end.
yeah, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but to learn and grow from this, right? So, when we were doing the strategy, the planning, like the armor never, other than our labs, never made it to where it was supposed to be sitting.
Let's
And
just table this right now, Lawless. There's also a lot I want to talk about
Well-
how we came. There's a lot we need to talk about.
Let Lawless go first, then we'll move on. We'll move on.
So that where we decided to place the armor was imperative, right? Because they did to us what we planned to do to them. They sat in a tree line and engaged from range, and they did that all game. Once the armor was lost, the rest was quick to fold. The initial rush failed because they rushed the bridge. Also, that was kind of painful. I
Just
think
go over what's next. Like that's not. We can after action after it's all over, Wallace.
I agreed. So once again, let's have that armor secure that that east-west road that they camped us from. Let's camp from where they camped from. We'll rush. Mushu will rush to get them on 5 wing. Everybody knows the plan. We'll just stick to the plan and adjust it, after the fact.
One more thing, Lawless. We did plan to have backup habs, but we didn't have backup habs.
Yeah, that's very true.
We need those backup habs. We cannot do it without those backup habs.
Yeah, I was expecting those lodges that were going. What was that, co-op? I was expecting for you to like have enough for 3 habs and just kind of help structure fishing village, but it didn't happen. And then I think my raider squad.
Well, I tried to pull off of co-op. So I tried to pull off a co-op with a hab, to build another hab, and the tank instantly shot me in the face, destroyed my logic. So
yeah, the tank is so accurate.
Yeah, but my raider squad, I don't think we were as effective as we thought we were gonna be. They pretty much rushed their whole team at that midpoint.
I agree.
We didn't find anything other than their hab on 5 wing, and that was about it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like every single time we got a hab up, they found ours instantly. So we definitely need to have those backup habs to fight that off.
There was a helo constantly scouting.
Yeah, there was a heli just constantly in the skybox watching where we were, telling them where we were.
Something that the tank could take care of if they're engaging from a distance, because that'd be an easy snipe if he was flying back and forth.
That's what you think.
We could also be putting up more toes and coordinates to be making sure and making sure that there's like that no fly area that the Halo pilots aren't going to go, because then they're just going to get shot down.
If need be, let the helo pilots either ram their helo that's scouting. We need to put that scout's helo down, otherwise our armor is not gonna survive.
Alright, if you see it again and it becomes an issue again, just let me know. I'll hit him, I don't care.
Well, we also need to be scouting ourselves. I remember there was helos at spawn that were just doing that. At some points, you guys were doing a lot, but at other points, you guys were doing nothing. So if there's nothing for you to do at the moment, go scout. Go find out where those enemy armor is.
That's why we didn't, because they had the armor set up on our spawn. If
everywhere.
We exited
I died twice.
We were dead. Yeah.
They have good armor, like gunner.
Then just sit in.
He sniped me from a long distance.
If you're going out to scout from main, just gain altitude from main. Don't fly out to take base altitude.
I had like 400 altitude and then he shot me immediately.
Literally sit on the main, hold W until you get to 600 feet, then take out.
And you can dive down and get a lot of speed.
Let's play the strategy from this side. Let's play the strategy from this side.
And that's what we did.
Hello.
And we'll trust me, there'll be an after action. We'll dial it in. That's what this is for. This isn't the tournament.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna play one more round.
Gallo needs to change spots. You're on the
helicopters are flying right now.
If possible, if we could just please get a little bit of information filtering into the armor from where they are, because I had almost no idea where any of them were while we were hunting them down.
The BMP was.
It may behoove of us. It may behoove of us to just have each armor make its own squad, like each piece, so that way we can communicate directly with them.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
South for like ages and ages, and it never got engaged by armor.
I agree with that idea. The lack of communication. So the first time we died, we had absolutely no freaking idea where anything was, and then from then on, it was just kind of a guessing game as to where anything was at.
All right, everybody, take a collective sigh of relief. 1 minute till we switch, and let's play the strategy that we talked about from this next side.
You're adding a couple links to the communication chain if you split up the armor.
No, we're subtracting links.
No, you're adding them.
You're adding links, but you're subtracting you're subtracting confusion because you don't have one squad leader trying to talk to 4 different drivers and 4 different.
And it's not a game of telephone about
Can we-
information getting transferred.
Let's table this for now. This isn't the time to like try and reoperate everything.
Yeah, no, we're not doing it this next round, but maybe for the tournament, something to think about.
So we're all sticking as one armor squad then, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do it just as planned before, and we'll if it doesn't work out, we've got 2 more scrimmages this week before the tournament. Don't worry.
Lotus, I think they know our movements. Because if we did the opposite side, the same thing as the Russians, they're gonna do the same thing.
What scrims do we have this week?
We're doing Goose Bay all week, baby. Tuesday and Thursday practices will be scrims.
You guys got to remember though too.
Wait.
What, you want to post the time of them?
Yeah, man.
We will. We will.
All right, guys, shake it off.
Alrighty, Lawless. New game plan for Raiders. We will be helping on that midpoint push.
I think they're gonna double roll the map. So
yeah.
Press continue.
Advance and secure. Push out and secure all objective areas.
yeah, they're gonna double roll the map and then game on.
Don't switch teams, guys.
Barack and Shadow both swapped over.
Yeah.
Are they deafened?
Yeah. Did my game just crash?
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
There's some people deaf and they shouldn't be, only muted.
No.
Advance and secure.
Alright, they both swapped back over, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to join this next one.
First.
Are you still Ginger? I'm guessing not.
Around and then drop it. Okay. So I wasted like 20 some seconds. And I not only that, but I wanted to put the radio inside the building. So I had to run back and put it on the fucking coast.
Yeah, it was a mess. Like our armor, armor's the most critical thing on this player.
Oh yeah. I don't think they have the determination that they need, because whenever I was talking about sniping the helicopter out of the sky if it's flying in a straight line, I said it's easier said than done. But if I'm running off, I know how to do that. It's not hard. Yeah. They rushed 2 helis.
Helicopter again?
Yeah.
And like if I've got their tank double track 2 different times, and our tank doesn't move towards theirs at all.
Nah, that can't happen. Yeah,
and
dude, I'm calling it out. I call that out every time. Man, shit. Double check. Fucking finish the tank. And then, like, the hair's still up. And then the BMP that rolled up on our hab, too.
And I had that BMP track. They didn't come towards it.
The biggest thing that I saw, our squad didn't get very good habs, though, at all. But, yeah, that was a... If you look at Delta 7 on your map, that's a perfect place for one of the tanks. And then another perfect place would be the hillside, Charlie 8.
Squad lead, where do you want us?
We're gonna hop in Muffin's helicopter.
Hey, so how they beat us, they did a straight line and we were flying around the lake. Or, you know, like the edge of the map.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we got a hat now too. That'll help a lot.
Yes.
I do so much in the lab.
Sounds like a graveyard in here, boys. Let's have some fun with it.
Oh, I'm having fun.
Big Bird, I have a plan I could use. When I unload and you build the fob, I'm gonna ram the other helo who's trying to unload too. So I'm gonna try my best to land first before them. After you unload, I'm gonna ram the other helo.
You tried to get us on 5-1 there. That's all you gotta
So
do.
his
We have to
advanced
fly in a
strat
straight
is to
line.
try and land first.
Yep, we're gonna go straight to the move marker.
His advanced strat is to unload supplies in us and then ram the other guy.
Yeah, 5-1 there.
Wait, what? That's what you really meant?
Gotta get a radio in there.
If it works, it'll be awesome.
Holy shit.
It's like we just saw. They beat us.
Look into my eyes.
What a strat! Like, what if there was a team that did that? Everyone just rode lodges and helicopters, just kamikaze the other helos.
No, this is exactly what they did. They landed 2 helis at 5 wing and they just pushed us straight from there. Yeah. That's all it was. It was just a linear push.
He's flying too low for comfort. He's kinda alright.
Please, dear God.
You can do it.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Ah, that wasn't too bad.
Yep.
Take time, Muffin. You got it. You got it.
Yep. That's my tech.
One helo is landing north by the bridge. You want me to head to West Bridge or north?
Right up.
I'm thinking our armor should go into that north bridge, right?
Hey, get down there. Get down there. Yep. Pretty sure it's through the piece of armor.
Alright, push that bridge, too. Be looking over here on them, sir.
Ammo bag down behind you.
I mean, I don't know if we want to waste it.
Already a heli on fishing village. Once we get this built up, we'll start pressing up. Probably to right here. Alright, we'll put a ammo box kind of out here in the wilderness on the edge. Push that bridge, keep working across, and start working the fishing. They already got a heli that's landed there. And then not only that, but they already got a TOEFL up.
A tow?
Apparently they already got a tow up that shot at the heli.
God almighty.
Damn.
So I'm curious to see where they put that up, because they get a tow up that quick in a fucking match. I want to see where it's at.
One of the helos was hovering on this bridge directly north of us. Maybe they got something on that little island.
Armor, east side.
Infantry, southwest on the road.
That's not ours.
There's another one to the left side of the dirt road. Ah, there's a guy on my body.
We lost a guy across the river as well.
Fuck.
Enemies on Charlie down right now.
It's flashed down.
Got it. They're at the
Oh,
lighthouse.
fuck.
Armor.
Hold on, I hear him. I know where he's coming from. Hard hit on him.
White House is clear. Dawson Bridge.
Enemy contacts on the other end of that bridge and the rocks.
Pat,
Where's that armor at from you? So I can mark
MG
it
right
for
next
ours?
to me. He's shooting.
He's right under you, squad lead. He's right underneath you.
Copy. Coming around.
Is that BTR?
That's a striker. Striker. Oh shit.
You're looking right at him, squad lead. He's on your side against the big cement
They
pit.
marked my body. There's another LAV right here.
Around.
Q, transfer fire team.
Where'd he run to?
He's on the top.
Got him. Two of them right here.
Nice, go back.
They should do.
Weird, they
Save
haven't
your life.
tapped the second point.
Are you underneath the fucking bridge or on top?
He's underneath.
I'm shocked they got their armor that fast.
How do you give up?
Big Bird, mark that intersection that you're going to with the boot mark, please. Thank you.
I hear that striker near me though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can hear it over there in the northwest. They're mortaring over there right now. We gotta push a little more north. Get your medic.
I see a smoke.
Q, you good?
No. Can I get FTL back?
There's people above you, Big Bird.
Yeah,
Movement.
contacts. West-northwest of me. Directly north of USO. Wait, I'm just gotta get back so I can mark it.
What's up? Oh, yep.
Oh my god.
Two of them
Man.
right here. Machine.
Shit.
Damn.
They're digging on me. They're gonna be putting a hab up.
Ah, on the bridge.
So they're putting a hab up around Lighthouse.
Let that tiger know.
And gotta respond.
Enemy tank is marked to the north, ladder hat.
Yeah, let's go D7. Help Lawless push to the north.
Shit, I already spawned.
Yeah, I'm working my way up there.
Please don't take all the ammo, please.
Good, I died. Spawning up north.
Why do we just abandon a tiger there?
They didn't, they got shot out.
No, like both the crewmen had hopped out and ran away from it.
Yeah, they got hit with a hat.
Right on my fucking observe. Enemy armor.
Working on it, 22 seconds.
Get him.
Wait, who shot that? Fuck. Yo, I got an ammo bag for you.
Blueberry.
Stingray, I got an ammo bag for you. Oh,
He's
fuck, you
hurt.
can't hear me.
He's shutting his engine off.
Got contacts pushing 5 wing from the west. They're on our side of the bridge now.
Yo, Sting, I got a ammo bag. If you... Wait, I thought you
Get
shot
out
the
to
hat.
repair, you check. Piece of shit.
What happened?
Oh my god, I'm so scared. Keep it out on the road. I want to make sure that the mine. Done that.
Yeah, I don't want to hit his turret though. I want to hit his
triple mine. Fuck them. We're triple mining this.
There you go, all yours.
Good man, good man.
I see infantry 200 meters, 144. Not running our direction. Were you clear?
shit. That was a miss.
We shot a logic driver down here with squad 7.
They're northwest, west.
Hey, there's enemy pushing up through DA.
Enemy Logi on Bravo. Here's above the...
He's tracked right on me. They beat our tank, so I'm waiting for him to pop out. Good hit, good hit. Let's just focus taking this MBT out, and we'll move on. It's just hosing our whole area. Boys are pushing hard under the swing gate. Got over down there. I'm waiting for him to hop out, and I'll hose him. Good hit, good hit. Shit, you fucking smoked me. But he's tracked, just fucking keep poking at him. Wait for him to hop out. 11, throw at him. Let's do. Alright, let's pop on 5 win. She's in there.
Oh, I see your mark. Yep, I see it now.
Come here, come here, come here.
Yeah, I see it marked.
You requested
Alright, digging down now. Digging down enemy radio.
Fishing. Just pushing support 5 right now.
I'm smoking.
They're gonna T down and fucking take this guy out. But... Sounded good. Sounded good.
They're here.
Yep. Get on 5 wing. Got a spawn 5 wing and push the fishing village. They took out the hab. They're only hab on fishing. They're capping right now. So we're just gonna get over there. What's up, Charlie? Just support 5. Support Mushu. Keep him up. Just keep capping, guys. All you gotta do is keep alive for right now.
Holy fuck.
Oh, right.
Our armor is terrible.
Hold on.
He's inside, watch out.
Shit.
Make sure this radio goes down. It's marked accurate.
Take your time, get people up.
They're digging it up right now.
Squad lead,
They're
get a nade
building.
in there.
They're
Get a nade
building.
in there, squad lead. I don't have one.
This radio's on.
You got a helo
I
scouting.
need a medic.
They pulled down.
Alright, I'll start digging down.
I think I'm picking up a medic, I hope.
Alright, want me to pick up a medic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just hold me, I'll pick the other guys up.
Ah, fuck.
Stay away from the west side of that bridge, SO.
Yeah. Coming to you guys. Just playing safe. We're getting a rally on fishing.
Oh, come on.
A nade? Holy shit. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Are you all down? Is there anybody up near you?
Negative. Ah, fuck. I don't think it's fully built up, huh? Did you get eyes on the radio? Because I got it down one stage. Fuck.
Lab hit twice, once with hat, once with hat, lab.
Twice with hat, once with lad. He's back. Enemy. Enemy fucking. Oh, goddamn. Logi.
They're both RTB, Tab B and a striker.
Oh.
Williams, can I get a revive?
Where you at?
South.
Let's see it. Sweet. Oh my god, now I'm getting majorly.
We're losing
Okay,
the
no,
eastern
it is
fob
gonna get shot.
on Commander.
Yeah. I'm gonna spawn the E11 and then push up and save it.
Oh, my bad. No, not my bad. Alright, fuck it. It's over with.
So that means both of our BTRs got killed by that lab and he wasn't hurt at all.
Oh yeah. Yeah, their armor got stopped today.
They were both looking up in the air, shooting at a heli as they were going towards the lab.
Alright, they're on the hab here, so let's get ready to start shooting. Let's see,
They're all over it. Ooh, that slipped.
Oh my god.
Squad
Fuck.
lead, do you want me to bring you a logi from Maine? You could set up on east
yeah,
side.
let's do that.
Because if you don't get an attack fob up to relieve some of the pressure, you guys are going to be overrun within the next 10 minutes or less. Especially if you get RD.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pick one up at Maine.
Wired, there's a guy that just ran in front of me. The southern body, close to you. Most southern.
Right in the pad. Good shit. Cleared out, let's get the ship built.
They're still gonna be southeast.
Nice clear, nice clear.
You got to approve, squad lead.
Oh, yep. We gotta get there you go.
Thank you very much.
Actually, meet me over here. Try to pick me up. Actually, next road up. We'll go set that fob creation mark on C8.
They were in this building, so be aware.
With their armor, squad lead, you're not going to be able to cross that. That's why I put Bravo.
Right there?
Bravo mark, yeah. You can hot drop there. I think you could get between there and their armor. Their armor's really good. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
So you could do your first fob there, then you could risk it, head north, and try to get another one in the tree line to the north side.
Yeah, let's do that. Like do an 1800 build.
I already did.
I'm gonna cover that, heal you up and hop on this markers.
You have enough for 3. You're gonna have to push out, where you want me to pick you up at. I don't want to lose Logi.
Yeah, no, do your thing. I'll meet you over there on move. Or wherever you think is safest.
We can still recover. You have 190 tickets to work with as long as the guys utilize their medics.
Yep. Yeah, this one might be a little closer.
Yo, I got an hour back, Contreras. An hour back. To your east. East. Okay. Ah, shit. Should've got it closer to you.
Did he blow up?
No. I think this... Now it blew up. It sounds like it.
What's up, American?
What up? Wait, that's enemy more? Wait, that's friendly. Never mind.
Shit, they just marked. Enemy RLR and Charlie.
Yeah.
Crap.
Who's moving northeast?
Hopefully our armor will clear it for you, but... I heard him pop. Already popped to you guys. Check your maps. Fuck.
So it's clear to come in? He's gone?
Yeah, you're good. There's a picture this map. That's it.
One
Alright, you
infantry
guys are
down.
gonna have to clear them off. So I can pick up squad
Already
lead.
working on it.
Metalhead, just chill there. I'm coming to you next. Put a rally there.
Alright, you guys clear to push up.
What the fuck? Why you quit? Shit. I'll get him.
Why the hell did he respawn?
Oh, you can. Oh, it's probably because the armor probably spawned back in. They were armor squad, one of them.
There's a helicopter resupplying something up here.
I hit a rock. It flipped.
What's up with your logic? Make sure it gets up so we can get supplies out there.
Where's it at? I'm heading straight north to move.
The south, yeah. South of the hab here.
Go ahead.
Damn. They were spread all around us, holy shit.
Q's, transfer fire team.
Careful to your northwest, they have a hab up there.
Transfer fire team, yep.
I just got tapped.
That's accurate. Have mark.
Alright, we took out MA Heli. We'll be up to you guys in a second here. It clears them out. Oh, you don't know where he's at? There you go. Good shit. No way. It's all good. It's a short run. Oh no! Get that built. Get that built, Williams. Hold his head. Then I'm heading up to you guys. Just protect that lodge. I mean, shit, Metalhead. If you want to head to move to, go for it. I'll meet you up there.
Hey, this Habo can't be coming back up.
I'm getting shot at from the north. So there's still contacts up there north by that helicopter mark where it crashed.
Alright. I'm going to move.
Yeah, they got mortars on this hab too, so.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah, he's right here next to me. I'm tracing him.
Is there a tank spawn here?
Enemy's got eyes on this hab right here. From the north.
I'm coming back, squad lead. What's your timer?
Oh, you're still winning?
Yeah.
I'll get you.
I haven't heard an enemy run here for a while.
Dodge. If you need cover, just run south to my tiger.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yep. That hab mark is not accurate. It's a rough estimate.
Yeah. It's right here. It's right
Oh,
here.
it is? Oh, cool. Enemy 124. He's running away. He's down.
How hot is that lodge?
Alright, I'm in there to proxy now.
It's perfectly perfect, squad lead. Time is money. Come.
Wait, what direction that came from, Contreras?
The faster you get it out, the better. Because then you can start your push to relieve the pressure on the west side. They're gonna go over
Fuck.
really quickly.
They already their own hab. What the fuck?
The enemy did?
Yeah, they already their own hab. I think.
Oh, we've got a bunch of guys going down.
Oh, then I'm wrong.
Looks like they already northwest of 5 Wing, maybe? West of it. I don't know. Oh shit, we just lost a mortar fob.
It is.
Yes, we gotta make this one work. God, they're so slow.
Yeah, I warned you about the habit. I warned you about the habit they put up there on Golf 10.
See how far we.
Just back up about 50 meters somewhere.
Alright.
Thank you.
Take it just across the road and hide it.
Yeah, perfect. Just put it right in the tree line. We could utilize it again.
I hear lodging near me.
Fucking missing these shots, bro.
It's beautiful.
Fucking missing these easy shots, bro. Holy fuck. Metalhead, there's like 4 infantry around that area to your south.
Fuck, I'm hearing mortars.
Fuck.
They're on that island.
Still one left.
No, they're not.
Yeah, the mortars sound like they're north of Fishing Village.
Yeah.
Maybe on top of north. Maybe up where that build mark
and see what I can see.
Alright, let's spread out. Kind of going through the middle. It sounds like they got mortars up here.
Well, they're holding the 5 wing out.
Tabs on Charlie.
Yeah, north side of the village.
Mortars are right in front of the hab, it sounds like.
We should proxy that at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking for. I'll wait for you guys a little bit here to cross the water.
I'm pushing in from the east.
Let's get those mortars. We gotta take those mortars out.
North.
Big Bird, pop those mortars.
I see the hab.
Two.
Which one the hab? The hab is just up to your right.
Good shot, good shot.
Nice.
It's up here to the north.
There's armor rolling.
It's inside the building there on my
Enemy tank northeast
Charlie move.
of the lake.
Observe.
Tank's rolling in. I can't see him from here.
Alright, let's find this radio.
Yes, they got a repair station up here too.
Easy, enemy tank, not eyes.
East side, somewhere east.
Tracing him with early. Two of them.
Cool.
Yep, I saw him
Times
southeast going right. They've got a repair station on me. And their helicopter's gunning at us.
You want this hab on sticks or completely out?
Alright, southwest, they got an enemy heli running. Oh, they're pushing.
Infantry pushing north. Infantry pushing north.
Copy.
I traded with one.
Alright, good job. Good job, good job. Taking pictures.
Taking out the repair station. On me. C967. Northwest side of fishing.
We gotta clear out north side of fishing.
Yeah, he was right on me.
Okay. Oh yeah, real close. Did you get him wired?
Ah, fuck, got him.
I planted this I'm probably SL was pushing from the northwest, where those rock formations were at.
Fucking stupid dude.
Just take your time if you can.
We're getting smashed on 5 wing.
Yep, we gotta go.
Alright, are you still alive? Hell yeah.
Dude, that was my bad. I was still looking at the hat at that moment when he pushed up on you.
We gotta get bodies up and safe. So fucking get it in a good area where you can just cap and fight defensively.
Gotta get inside.
Q, you see those tanks?
tanks or the enemy? I don't know where the enemy are at. Yep, they're still northwest. Okay, for sure there's a rally or a half right
Wait,
there.
same area? The fuck?
And our armor's not marking them either.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Alright, spawn in, try to just get off fishing.
They've almost neutralized 5 wing. How far is our cap? How far is it?
It's about 30% or so.
Yeah, it can be double new. Oh, we lost our armor. No!
Yeah, it's because our armor keeps going in the middle of 5 wing where hats are marked.
Oh my goodness. No, 12-6. 6 is gonna...
Alright, let's get a rally underneath here. We're gonna move to here. Underneath the dots.
What's our armor? We're marked the enemy armor.
Aw, fuck, dude.
Yep. Hello. Got one in here, Brady. Got the squad lead here. Expect fair.
Die, bitch. Hold on.
Take your time.
I don't have a bandage, but I got a squad lead in here on me. I got one more that's on the hab. I got one on me in here.
Dang it. Always a
I'm that 3 down on me. 3 down on me. I'm on their hab. 3 down.
Built it up.
More coming for me. More coming for me. I'm fine. Can I get
Did they build it back? Did they build it back up?
I dropped 4.
Yeah,
I
they
dropped
built it
4 on
back
me.
up.
They're spawning in here and coming for me. I'm dead.
Good try, Wired. Good try. Squad lead, get somebody with you for rally. It's too far of a run. That's over 300 meters. Please and thank you.
Whibs. Gotcha. Can I get fire team? Careful. I just knocked 2 of them right there. Yep, careful. Hab's right on my body. So they're gonna be spawning and pushing out of here. I hear them picking up their buddies on me now.
Fuck. Way to do the run.
The guy building the hab just got killed.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ah, shit.
If 5 and 3 set rallies there, they won't have to run 600 meters. We are capping it back though, squad lead. That's good. Oh, nice.
I put a hat round right in the doorway, so anybody that was there is dead.
Looks like commander's dropping to our north.
Yep, they're spreading out of the building now. I see them running out of my building.
I'll just shut this hab up. Got artillery going. Might be able to sneak in there. Just use the dots entrance area and then come up on the top right.
Meadow, you got contact in the building? Or...
I'm shooting long range over where SL went down.
Okay.
Yeah, we need bodies. They're almost capping it.
You see the building to your right that has the hat mark? If we can gate them out in there, we can really fuck them up. I got 5 of them in there. I heard them bandaging right before I gave up.
Let's take that hat, push that.
They're outside of it, pushing south. Fuck, they're literally laying watching the doors of that building. They're...
I got the radio here.
I can hear them. They're on Bravo.
Okay, radio.
Wait, this is the radio the whole time? You kidding me?
MG watching the river
Fuck.
across from the hab. They're on the hab.
Cover the door.
Proxy.
Need to cover the door.
Alright, enemy radio's on burnout.
Nice, good work.
It was right next to our hab building.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, we're losing hold of 5 wing.
We got a BML on the new.
Oh, great. He's in the fucking orange building. Metalhead, yep. Ground level.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, you got him. Nice. Fuck! I couldn't shoot up, but he could shoot down.
MG had eyes on us, maybe from the south. I don't know. He ripped me real quick.
Yeah, I hit those rocks over there on my observe.
Oh.
He's sitting right behind that hill.
That's where you got me from. Fuck.
I'm coming, squad lead. What's your timer? Oh, they're outside my door. Fuck.
Yeah, watch your east. There's an MG active on the east side. He's got good visual on fishing.
Tank is 15 tickets, yo.
Just fucking feeding them.
Damn. already hit like that? Damn. That was instant.
Overpressure should.
Got.
Ooh, way better. 10 times better.
I mean, GG's, we had fun.
Pretty even. It's not bad.
You guys.
Lots of revives. Very fucking nice.
GG. Okay, boys, I have to go.
Ah!
So, good night.
Good night, brother.
Good night.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, boys. What did we learn?
It can get to fucking the south
Advance and secure.
a lot quicker than us.
Our mission is
They
to
basically
secure all
set up
objective
two
areas.
helis
Move out.
as a defensive point first, and then put them there, which is
And
what
had
we kind
armor
of do.
there.
One thing what they did with one of their helis, they constantly had a full heli with only AT, hunting down the tanks and armor.
That river by that lighthouse is crucial. Having control of that river is crucial.
Yeah,
When you have more flexible plans, like Shadow said, man. Like
On Canadian side, grabbing that bridge north of Fishing Village. That
I have a lot of commentary for an
sits up
SL
there.
after action.
It's great for an MG because every time they set up an MG, it killed multiple people before it even got chased off.
I'll say one big thing I noticed is that second match we had 2 whole lodges we weren't using for a long time.
Smaller squads, maybe to build habs, or just have.
I don't think that's necessary.
We had the big problem with using all the lodges, right? Is that we have the helis that are rushing 2 squads. That just leaves me and Knucklehead. Now we could change Knucklehead from Raiders to an actual infantry squad. It's an idea.
Was our squad fight?
That's probably better because there
yeah.
was a lot of times when armor needed infantry support. There was infantry close, but it was just unorganized to be able to have infantry support.
We needed we didn't have that much infantry. We had 2.5 squads of infantry, and we needed them to actually be on active points. I think a lot more. We just didn't have the numbers to have a full support fob. Yeah.
We had a pretty solid defense but after we started attacking their points, we lost our defensive.
Yeah, we were already losing it at that point.
Yeah.
We had a roll on it. I want to say this: they found all our habs, basically because
they spot from the
like I
air.
said, like I said before we even started, we should have helicopters spotting, even for armor or even for habs, so the raiders can actually know. Because we had no clue where all their habs was. We were looking for habs, we could never find them. So if we would have,
They put them all indoors, 100%. Every bit of their habs were
no,
indoors.
no. We didn't find any habs indoors.
I take a lot of fault for that first round not being able to effectively get habs up where we wanted them, getting the backup fobs up. I mean, after I got after I face tanked the main battle tank round, like it all fell apart. I didn't have another means to getting more fobs up.
I think that I would like to point out, guys, that our kills, our deaths, our revives, all of that was basically equal with the other team. So our infantry, we have the skill level to do that. So that means other ticket multipliers are why we failed. So tanks, so armor, so our radios. So because those all are being murdered, we're losing those tickets so much faster than they're losing tickets. So for example, in the opener, the BMPs went away from the tanks, and the BMPs got killed by their enemy tanks. We need to have our armor together.
And the tanks never got up to the first point.
I'm not an armor guy, so I don't know what the armor idea is going to be, but we need some way to keep the armor together.
No, I get like there's a lot of some of this has to go back to an SL conversation overall, but in an after action. But there's a lot of lessons learned in terms of armor. But we were definitely lacking infantry support. So anytime we got caught out, which was frequently because they were constantly spotting us from the air, we had no way to pivot and adjust because we're tracked and caught out by ourselves.
Sorry to interrupt. Is there any channel where we can type some suggestions?
What kind of role? Oh, you don't even have roles. My bad.
Yeah, we gotta get certain individuals if they're going to be with us in the future. We need to get them signed up and then give them proper roles.
Can we
So I mean,
ensure?
Ginger, I totally. So I mean, I just really real quick, Ginger, I totally agree. We need to have that better work between infantry and armor, but at the same time, there's another example this last round where there was a BMP. They were at 5-wing, and there was infantry marking an LAV that was coming up, and the BMP had its side armor. It had no clue. I couldn't see it, but I think that it had no clue that the LAV was coming up on it,
No,
and it died.
we knew it was coming, but we were getting shot by hats and lats, and we had pivoted to try and hit them, and we got tracked, and we were trying to get untracked, and then we had no depression in order to engage the LAV at all because of the track.
What happened
All
with
right,
the
that makes more
two
sense.
BTRs
So-
engaging the lav on the west side of the river, where
Fishing
two
village, yeah,
BTRs
two BMPs
drove
rushed and
up?
they got
They
whacked.
drove
They got
up
absolutely
like
whacked.
next to each other and then split up. The back one got killed, and then the front one got killed.
We
Like,
got hit by
There's
multiple
there's
labs.
no infantry support. We were
No,
not up
And
there.
there's
It
no
was just a
infantry
blind
support.
push.
no, but you
Yeah.
got there
We
was
weren't there. We
infantry
were never
support, but
there.
you left us. Like the infantry was all down south where you had eyes on the lav, but then you guys just drove straight past us.
So some of this goes back to requests coming through, and this will be a conversation for SLs of requests to push places with no infantry support, and those requests resulted in the death of multiple armored vehicles.
Yeah.
I think maybe just like obviously there's a lot of clogging up on command. So if you guys see infantry, you can just stick with infantry, even if you're not like directly asking for them, and they'll support you if they're near you. But you guys just need to make it clear in local rather than expecting like some infantry to be assigned to you.
There's no way
So
to
this-
local when people aren't in local range.
So
Vortex.
here's my take on it, right? This is a very armor heavy map. Very, very armor heavy. As far as infantry support goes, infantry is all tasked out. So using infantry to support the armor is absolutely necessary, but we need some kind of conceivable plan to make that happen. And I think, this is just me speaking here, but I think situational awareness for all the drivers driving that armor is absolutely necessary. You have to independently be able to open your map and see, okay, infantry can't support me up here, so don't go there, and vice versa. We as infantry have to be able to relay those armor marks to you and support you in a timely fashion. We cannot, if we don't have a hab up, we cannot move infantry quickly, right? We're already trading tickets for position. But that armor battle on this match, I don't want to sound too heavy-handed on this, but we lost every fucking piece of armor that we left out of main. Every time an
Hold
armor
on,
piece
just
left,
just
it
keep your
died.
time lawless. Like there is an SL conversation needs to happen unless you want
We're
this to
having
blow up
it right
into.
here. We're all the
All right,
same
then
team.
let's talk about the fact that we changed the armor plan literally 45 minutes before the match started. Let's talk about the fact that we're not scheduling these games out far enough for people to effectively sign up. We're rushing at the beginning, so rather than us talking about strategy, we're talking about getting people in here. Let's talk about, there was a consistent lack of comms and command chat with peaks and then people requesting for things. And then when those things follow through, kind of commentary around, well, why did Armor die after being called on to 5 wings, which was, I clearly stated across comms, like I think that's a bad idea. And yet the order was still like there's a lot that we can talk about here, Lawless. Like I've got a whole notepad of these things.
Right.
But I don't think this is the appropriate place for this conversation to
No,
happen.
I do think we should have like SLs
So we're all
after this.
For all of
yeah,
command,
we
though,
100% should, but
Yeah, we
we're
talk about
all
everything.
on the same team. We're all playing competitively.
we
Like
Yes.
after action for everyone.
we're
I think there's a
playing
lot of
squad
tension
This
play.
is
with
this
this.
isn't an after action. This is all infantry
Break it
squads
down
tearing
for you,
into
though.
armor. And I
No, it's not what
do
it's
not
supposed to be.
appreciate. No, hold on. Everybody's had their chance to talk about armor utterly failed. All right, I want to say very clearly, my armor squad did the best that they could, given the situation and information that they had, and I feel like this is turning into a situation of point and say armor fucked everything. And I want to say for my armor squad, you guys did the best that you could. Now the rest
Oh,
of the after action could happen.
I want to say something as well. Being in the armor, unpopular opinion, I don't think necessarily armor needed infantry support. I do agree with infantry. There's not enough infantry to be supporting armor. The main problem is that this whole clusterfuck was there was a loss of the information war. We didn't know where anything was. Armor cannot properly pivot if we have to focus both on the infantry, literally hunting us down and killing us, tracking us. We have enemy fobs that we're trying to take down. We have information that's not coming through. We don't know where anything is. And it's a relatively new map. There's a lot of sight lines that people just aren't familiar with. We don't know what can see what from where. Things were happening and we just didn't have the proper information. I think everybody did try the best that we could. I think infantry did a good job. I think vehicles did a good job. The main issue was that we didn't know where anything was and tensions were getting high and people are starting to blame things on other people. That's the main thing. We need to know what's going on.
Well,
Information, things didn't get marked as well as they could have been. People weren't communicating as clearly as they could have been. And some of that comes from a little bit of the chaos that happened before the match started. But a lot of it was just simply that people were getting mad and they were seeing red and they weren't properly thinking clearly. We needed to have things up in the sky. And if things weren't working out that way, we needed to come up with alternatives or back off a little bit. But we kept just rushing into points without knowing what was there. I think that's the main thing.
As far as the information about the map, adjusting the scrim and not getting players in, right? We found out a week ago that we were going to be in the squad charity league. So that's what resulted in all the changes. All right, there was no way around it. We got into the charity league, so we had to change our scrim. This scrim was planned for the 12th initially. It got moved up to the 6th. There's really nothing I can do about that.
You said there's a scrim Tuesday and there's a scrim Wednesday.
Yep, there will
Those
be.
need to be on the board like right now, so that everybody coming after this who can look at the time and go, "Yep, I can make that. Can do that right now."
Yeah.
I want to say this. I put down that Apollo fucking thingy at least 6-7 days ago, and we had this problem today. So it's not the lack of putting the Apollo up. It's about us
Wow.
getting people because
No.
we got 5 people.
It's true,
that
but having
wasn't
lead
even
time.
in the Discord today.
That
having
Apollo
lead
was
time
set up
is
for Saturday,
important.
not Sunday. We didn't realize that till about 2-3 days ago when we tried to go
Yeah.
to practice on Thursday. So that's why I signed up for Saturday, and then I found out on Thursday that it would change to Sunday, and I had to re-sign up.
We lost like Chewy and Uzi and some other people because of that, because it had been originally posted as a Saturday. So we need more lead time, and they need we need to be consistent with trainings, and the trainings is another conversation for.
Well,
If it changes, it changes. But it needs to be a ping.
of the game, though. Right
All
now.
right, I would like to bring two
This-
things up about what happened today. One thing, that we might have been able to hold on to 5 wing. I told my guys to go spawn that on the hab east of Fishing Village because it was neutral at the time. and I did not spawn them back at 5 wing, and it was a minute before they proxied, so that's on me. But you know, I felt like we did really good. The game really could have gone either way. You know, like especially and think about it like this, guys. As Shadow said, we get 2 more practices on Goose Bay before we actually go into this charity league.
Kind of
So
an
that gives
issue
us
that
time to improve.
kind of an issue that was discovered by Ginger's comments with the Apollo bot. We can only have one announcement up at a time. But we'll, if we have to disable Apollo bot and do it manually, we'll do
I
that.
mean,
But
we
You
can
can
do
have
we can do
multiple
Apollo bot
events.
once, and we can put under it. We can just write something from Word or something.
okay,
You can
WordPad, whatever.
post the Apollo bot, or you can do multiple events with Apollo.
Oh yeah, we can actually. I think.
Yeah,
think
you
we
can,
can
it's not
do-
a you can do like 20 events in that same channel if you wanted to.
Yeah. Well, so I'll teach you how to do it if you have the maps.
all right. Well, yeah,
Games.
we'll get the staff together. We'll make that happen.
Yeah.
May I say 3 things?
What you got?
Yeah.
First of all, about that Apollo thing, would be nice if the second you know we have something, you put it down either in announcement. That way we can prepare for the Apollo, so we already have people who immediately sign up when it's coming up. The second thing is during the game, the first round armor was really unorganized because it was a lot of things happening from we didn't know where it came from. The second round we adjusted really quickly, and I saw that in infantry as well. More people knew where they were going, what they were doing, so that was really good. I saw a lot of progress on my side, and yeah.
We also one thing we need to remember this tactical trigonometry that they have been accounting for a long time, and us not being steamrolled by them is a good thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's
We are a new competitive team into this. We haven't played a lot of competitive matches. We played 3.
These guys have been playing for 3 years.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we need to understand that they are 100% better than us. But that second match, we had the same kills and the same revives of them, but we just didn't play the objective. That was
But
the issue.
there's 2 main things that we learned. We can't fight down to 5 there.
Yeah.
You know, right off the bat, they're gonna beat us. They had 2 helis landing there with 2 habs going up on their first defensive point, and then they basically just kind of bounded. That's all they did. They put up a hab and they bounded, and they fucking kept bounding and bounding. We only had 1 hab up per point, and so guess what? They washed over us because they had 2 spawn points to push from.
And why were Marines in there?
Because they needed ringers too.
Oh my
I
god.
will say that first radio placement that I tried to get when we tried to get Big Bird, what happened with that helicopter? Because it looked like when we landed, the radio was not done off the bat. It looked like the helicopter had to come around for that second task, and then you got the radio and we got supplies.
Yeah.
But
It was
by then
just
we were
too
already
slow.
getting engaged. I
Yeah.
think
So, I
if
mean-
we were more on the ball with that, it might have still worked.
If we had a true hot drop right next to the lighthouse and I was able to get inside there, that match would have been completely different because we would have held that southern.
Oh yeah, that would have been a
But
super strong fucking position.
that's where I kind of wish that match played from that point forward, but it didn't because I wanted to see how their team would react to us having the point there. Because here's the thing: when we went to play, when we switched sides, that's exactly where they went.
Yeah, no, it's
They
a
were
viable strategy.
right there. So
We
for
just
us
got to
say
practice that movement. We just got to get the heli and the squad together and practice that movement.
Like,
I think
we may
I
have
know.
lost,
I
but
think
we're fucking right there. We're right there, you guys. Because let's think about this now. When we go to competitive servers and we play, guess what happens? The game's over in the first 15 minutes, and you know it all too. When you're fucking sitting there and you're looking at the habs on the map, you're looking at the points, you're like, we're playing with competitive teams. We're on the competitive server. This shit is set out to win for us if we just stick to the plan. It's kind of the same thing that happens and carries over to this league. So I know like some of you might be a little disappointed, but I'm fucking stoked. Like I
Yeah, we're
saw
getting good.
this
We're
as
getting
like,
a lot
holy
better.
shit, we fucking just took on one of the best competitive teams in the land. We didn't get blown out, but we were literally 5 to 10 minutes of being in the right position to fucking win that.
So
For
we're
us
gonna
to
do
say
this.
that we didn't have them sweating, that's a fucking lie. They
They were sweating, especially
a
second
little
round.
bit there.
So I want to do this just like we always do after scrimmages. I know we've got some new faces around here that we pulled in for ringers. Really happy to have you here. Thank you guys for showing up, and lady, thank you guys for showing up and helping us out in our time of need. If pot seems like it's something you want to do, you want to continue doing this, please fill out the sign-up sheet. We'll get you the proper roles. We are. I want to use training ideas. So we're gonna do the 3 negatives, the 3 positives from everybody, just like we always do. 3 things we did great, 3 things that we need to work on. Let's get those in training ideas. Princess, I'm sorry I did not. I saw your DM come across, but I want you to know I do appreciate you being here. But we kind of had all the squad leaders and a strategy that was filled out, before we started the match. So I wasn't 100% willing to, change that whole process up, give you a squad, etc.
No problem. I've been running QG for over 2 years, and we were undefeated for an entire year in matches. I just wanted to quickly point out, you guys, it's always good to have a plan. Always. Of course, you want to be prepared. You want to have a strategy. But if something ruins your strategy, you got to be flexible and be able to adapt. You need to move the plan. You need to have a strong backup. I think the only thing really is lack of fobs, and leaving those 2 lodges at Maine was a really big hardship on
Yeah,
that last round.
definitely
Had
something
you
we're
had
gonna.
had you had another southern fob on 5 wing, whatever squad was there, he could have recovered, because you lost the eastern, you lost the northern, but he could have saved a backup. Even if it's 300 meters out, he could run halfway, put a rally. He could have stalled it, and you could have capped the other point, and you probably would have won that game.
Yeah, it's definitely something we're gonna revisit strategy-wise with Knucklehead. I think putting Knucklehead instead of being, like a raiding party to try to secure their back caps, take their fobs down. I think we turn Knucklehead into a fob creating system.
Can I say this? I think raiders are a good thing, but I don't think it's a good thing on this map.
Yeah.
Because there's
It's
so
fucking too big,
much.
man.
Yeah, it's too much places they can put their habs, and we went into cities after cities. We couldn't find anything. We were looking everywhere. We couldn't find anything. So yeah, maybe you don't even need to do that. You can put a heli squad on that. You can use one heli squad putting up habs. You can use the other heli squad to do scouting above in the sky. We don't need to use both of the helis. It's just a waste of tickets. Use one heli for resupplying and use the other heli for scouting, and let's use the lodges. We have like 2 lodges in fucking Maine. We need to use everything we have.
Yeah, to be honest, when we are on the Russian side, we need to take control of the southwest, like the other side of the bridge. Otherwise, we're not gonna cross.
Can I have a question? Not Mushu. I saw Mushu flying constantly, like having few crashes. How many chopper we crash?
Yeah.
I'm in Alpha
Maybe
squad.
6 or
The
so.
the first thing I
in 1 round.
realized, Muffin always crash.
Yeah.
Even by the enemy fire or by his mistake. But I see a lot by his mistakes. Like
It's like you
he
trying to
really.
J-turn and smacked into a
Mm.
building, and then plus we had Hilo just sat in main. Like we needed scouting. We could have probably won a few armor fights if you guys were actually up there.
But was he scheduled to be the heli pilot, or was he a fill?
No, that
He
was
was a fill.
Whoop was
Yeah.
going to be a heli pilot,
Yeah.
but he didn't show up.
I
So
just want to say a
we
couple
couldn't have
shout
done
outs.
anything about that.
Couple shout outs to the people that definitely filled in and came in. Like, would love that shit. If you guys want to be a part of this, I mean, more than welcome. We want people coming in from other clans, other experiences. Like I even learned a couple things today from new people that we brought in. I think as long as we keep building and like keep trusting each other, I think this will be all right. But man, I spent a lot of time DMing people. If you say you're gonna show up, bro,
and you fucking don't, I'm gonna be a little twisted about it. Because there's a couple guys that I counted on today that didn't show up, so they're gonna get an earful. But for like Mushu, Kata especially, man, thanks for coming out today. I mean, I hope we made it. I mean, it wasn't the best win that we could have helped for, but I'm telling you right now, the information that I got from this match and what we can learn and prepare for next week, we're gonna be just fine. I think this is a good confidence match to say, okay, things are a little unorganized, but we can fine tune this shit and we can get some wins. I think we can definitely compete in this league, guys. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
100%, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what clan are we fighting against next week?
Raven.
It's no,
Isn't it
no, it's
Raven?
not Raven.
Okay.
It's a conglomerate of 3 different clans. It's Royal Battalion, Blue, and First.
Oh no.
I mean, they're weaker than who we just went up against. They're a conglomerate of 3 different clans: Royal Battalion, Ginny's clan, BLU. I'm not 100% on exactly who they are, but I know they're.
So BLU, I had experience with them about a year and a half or so ago, where they would go into pub servers and they would steamroll, and that was kind of their MO, was where they would come in and beat on public players and then leave. And so, I mean, as an easy fucking admin, I would have to be the one switching teams to not let them fucking keep ganging up, because it was just steamroll after steamroll after steamroll, and they weren't letting up. So I know that's where I know Blue from. So I personally want to go out there, kick them in the mouth, and kind of say, "Hey," but that's just me.
But
So
yeah,
just for everyone that's here, I'm gonna get a proper announcement out. But the way we're gonna do these 2 practices is everybody here remember our old friends over at First ID?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're gonna split pot in half, and then we're gonna fill with First ID ringers each half.
When?
And we're gonna play against each other Tuesday and Thursday. I'm speaking
Against
about
what ID?
Romanov. No, so we're gonna mix it up. Like, we're gonna take 36 from each side. We're gonna split that number down the middle, and we're gonna, it'll be half First ID, half pot. It'll be pot playing pot, and not First ID playing First
Okay.
ID.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Should have this two or 3 of the squad leaders, just split up the squad leaders against the teams.
I'm speaking with Romanov about it now, so we'll get that announcement up as soon as we got like time and everything dialed in.
One more thing, if you guys want to keep talking, let's get the squad leaders into another chat and let's just talk about what we need to do better. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll drag you all in.
Thank you, gentlemen. Have a lovely evening.
You as well.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
everybody.
Thanks
GG's.
for the tips.
Thanks for
God,
the
man,
tip,
that was
man.
brutal.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as it seems.
Dude,
it really
I mean,
we were right
honestly,
there.
As soon as I saw how they were fucking us, I knew that they were like really good. I don't know anything about them, but I knew that they have a lot of experience.
Here's the
So I didn't
thing.
really take anything personal.
It was so. Were you on the cap in the middle right there, Contreras? In the second
Dude,
game?
I was getting blown up, so I was half at
Okay,
main,
all right.
half in the
Here,
bag.
if you would have seen my perspective, when we hit the arty in that middle point, if we would have all rushed and started capping ASAP, we would have had it. That game would have been over right there.
That's the
when
main
arty
thing,
hit.
though. Is like if we
Yeah.
didn't have communication. Like if people knew, if I would have known where the vehicles were, I wouldn't have gotten blindsided half the time. Half the time, the first shot in the vehicle is super crucial, and I almost never got that opportunity.
Yeah. There's so much shit to scan for y'all.
That's the thing.
You
Like
guys going in
vehicles are, especially on that map. There's so many vehicles to play with, but at the same time, it's like there's so many different angles to look at. That map, every time I went off road, I got stuck, or it would just get super bogged down. It's very difficult to go off road, but on road we're very predictable. So it was very difficult for us to properly maneuver around areas, actually move our vehicles into position. I had identified a good location to actually get Overwatch, and I couldn't actually get to that location. So a lot of the shit that was happening was just things either weren't working out to plan, we didn't have the proper information, or we just couldn't get to the points in a proper amount of time. It was the vantage points and where we could actually look at the enemy armor was so bad that honestly half the time armor wasn't fully listening to orders because we were just so frustrated. We wanted to do something positive, and so it wasn't, not everybody was completely following orders, but everybody was really frustrated and a lot of shit wasn't exactly going right. But I think that for having messed them up as much as we did, I think we did a good job. These guys are way more experienced than us. Even if we mess them up and mess up some of their plans, it's not going to mess them up totally. It's just going to, it's just a setback for them. But for us, if we lose one of our key points, we're not really good at winging it right now. We don't have that experience. So I think this was really good for us.
And it worked out pretty good.
One of the
considering.
things I noticed is the last round when I and BLT moved with the tank into 5 wings. They were stressed out. They were really stressed out. They hit us on the way in. We were at 80%, and all the way till the end of the round, we stayed at 80. They couldn't hit us. And we
Like
were right
they
on that
really
nose.
spread out. Like they got no infantry stick with their lat or hat, and they're like
It was probably because
our
their infantry was holding that point. Remember, they said they had a helo with all their AT, so they were hunting us, which was bad when we were on the move. But when you guys rushed in there, I don't think they thought a tank was going to go. They just didn't have what they needed to take you down.
They had some lats, but they weren't hitting us, or they were bouncing.
I think they like try to slow us down with the lat. That's why because if you keep slowing the armor, then they can start pushing with their armor to us for their infantry, and then when our armor come in, they got a scout somewhere on the bush. Like who is it? Me and who is it earlier? Harvey. Harvey shoot some people close to the main. They just scouting our armors. If Harvey remember that.
Yeah, it was a hat just sat in a bush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
honestly,
then
I think our infantry needs to focus with their ATs on just tracking them and letting us know where they are. If we can get them tracked, if we can get those vehicles with known positions, we can take them out. We just didn't know where anything was, and we had tons of infantry constantly assaulting us anytime we moved through any area that had any fighting in it.
To be fully honest, their tank gunners on the second round were dead awful. They couldn't hit a single good shot.
No,
I killed
there
both
was
of them.
there was some really bad. I saw some really bad enemy AT. Like they were not like fucking all pros. They weren't all crack shots. They weren't like fucking unbeatable. The main thing was we just didn't know what was going on. Like for example, that green line that we had set up where we were trying to get our armor on, I could not get a proper position on any of that, and that was partly because Nerd Ginger had the the locations on the armor plan changed last minute, so we couldn't scout out positions, and not all of us really know the map that well. I don't really know the map that well. I mean, and I could have been playing more squad to get to know the map, but I mean, I don't know. I have really strong feelings about that map. I just don't think we should be playing that as a comp match. It's such a new map, and like whose idea is it to play a new map for competitive matches? Like that really
Oh,
should not be a testament
my
to a team.
my point is that layer we not always play. Like we always play like on radars and what pop is it up to the north, like the layers like that all the way to the airfield. Like we seldom play, like we rarely play on the fishing village and the five wings if we play on like server.
That map is so armor heavy, and map is so armor
Yeah.
heavy, and it's like that. I don't know what the name of that map. The one with the big ass tunnel point where everybody always fights over it. That long ass tunnel with the bunkers attached to it.
The Basra.
No,
No, that's not Basra. It's the snowy map. The snowy map.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that map is pretty armor heavy, but at the same time, the armor sucks on that map. I hate playing armor on that map because the sight lines are terrible. There's plenty of spots for infantry to hide, and you really can't do too much off-roading. You have to stick to the roads, and also the road layout is confusing as shit. But this map is kind of similar in that light. It's so vehicle heavy, it's so armor heavy. But every time I try to go off-road to try to get to an objective, or because the road just was not going where I needed it to go, I almost always got stuck. It's very difficult to maneuver armor, even for how pivotal and how important that armor is on that map. It's so slanted. I really fucking don't like that map. But I
How
mean, we
many-
got more matches on it, so.
How many people in the VC right now were on the armor squad? Because I have a question.
One,
A
two,
few of them.
3, 4, like
Cool.
5,
Uh,
4, 5.
yeah, yo. So for the first round, because I brought this up in one of the training sessions, and this is nothing on you guys. This is just my plan that no one wanted to do or no one acknowledged it, but I just wanted to question it. It is a weird map. It's new. Not everyone knows all the lines and everything. I can't remember what the plan was for the first game when you got on your side. I don't know if you guys were supposed to support fishing the whole time or get that front line on the river, but I had a contingency plan idea where if fishing fell and we started falling apart, which we did, we get the armor to play kind of a like a hunting role where because there's a lot if you remember there's a lot of forestry on that northwest end of the river outside of fishing. There's a lot of nice little nooks and crannies. There's lots of ways to watch all the roads. One of my plans is that since everyone is like this is pretty it's quite easy actually. We just spread out the armor and find a lot of nooks and crannies to hide in, protecting co-op, and you guys just kind of play hunters for a little while. And if we can get a couple solid picks off of it, then we can start pushing forward slowly once we can get some confirms that we picked off a couple of their main key components, whether it's logies or any type of heavy vix. That way you guys don't have to worry about a very complex plan, and you guys are just really looking for easy kills, easy picks.
I think the main thing with something like that is that it's tough to move around, like I was saying.
Yeah.
It's tough to find good sight lines. On top of that, as soon as we fire our first shot, we're exposed. Everybody knows where we are, especially a tank. With those tanks, as soon as you fire one shot, everybody knows where you are. They start hunting you down. AT comes after you. You need to be able to either relocate or take the enemy out after that first shot happens and keep going. And we can't really do that because we can't keep moving. We don't know where the enemy is. We can't get those sight lines to get into that fight. And then once we fired our first shot, they start hunting us down. With those helos in the sky, we didn't even have to fire a shot since we were trying to move around and constantly meet the needs of where the match was taking us. We never really had a chance to fully set up. And in that very beginning, like I was one of those first tanks that got taken out. We, in our efforts to try to set up sight lines, since we had a last minute change of plans and we didn't know, like we were given a rough area. Hey, set up here, look out over there. Don't cross this line. We started getting up to that line and we
What
could
area was
not.
that?
It was it was that village north of Fishing Village. The
Okay,
industrial
yeah.
area up there. Because the thing is, it's very difficult for armor to push down south. We get bogged down really easy by infantry, which is what you saw happen in the later half, in the second match and all that. It's really easy to get bogged down. So it's so much better to stay up north because we have better sight lines, we have more roads to take, and we can engage that armor without having to worry about from fucking random ass lat freaking tracking a tank or a BMP, and now we have to try to save that vehicle, and that becomes the objective. We don't want to fucking be Black Hawk down.
Okay,
And with tracked vehicles, it's too easy for that to happen. So I mean, staying up north was way safer for us, but it was too difficult for us to even find sight lines, and they rushed through us. We were trying to play defensively, and they rushed through our defenses before we were ready.
Okay, well that confirms my. Yeah, go ahead. I just wanted to say that confirms what I thought then. So you guys like playing up north more than in that bogged down wooded area. Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
It's all wooded. It all sucks.
Yeah, like how the BTRs rushed ahead of the MBTs. Like the BTRs are critical of keeping y'all alive. Like when the MBTs get tracked or whatever, that they're really important for keeping the hats and lads off them.
Yeah, it's really
So
difficult
when
to
they
play that
rushed ahead
role.
and got killed by the tanks, y'all were left
The
exposed.
thing is, what this is our first official, let's say, scrim against the experienced comp team on
We've
this
never
big
had
of
that
a
much armor
scale.
to play with before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with this big of a scale. So we were trying to figure out how to play as armor. Because we knew how to play as infantry, but not how to play as armor. And the second one, we started to figure that out. And I think in the training matches we're gonna get, it's gonna be very clear what our role is and how we need to play.
Yeah, I hope that we get some good training.
This is also our first match with tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is everyone agreed that if we play on public matches, every battle armor engagement is gonna be on airfield, like every time? Did
That's
anyone
true.
agree with me?
Yeah. All
Because
armor
south,
engagements are mostly on airfields, because the west side of the map is mostly unused.
that's the south side part. In my experience as armor player, it's not armor friendly. It's always to be in the middle.
Yeah. Like you end up getting tied down if you get in the south at all, and then infantry's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, south
And
and
once
west
of all,
side.
the environment, like when I try to push the tank, like we gonna go shortcut, like we're gonna go shortcut to the main road and then go past the
Shortcut
main
ends
road
up taking 10
Yeah.
times longer.
Yeah, always stuck on the trees like that. It's not, it's not friendly at all. But to the middle of the map, like and around the airfield is armor friendly. Like you
Yeah,
can set up a hab, yeah,
I think
like
the
that.
charity league just wanted to mix it up for the veterans, the competitive veterans, something like a breath of fresh and new air with this layer. I think that was their
And
goal.
and for the armor, like since we've got a plan of the armor is going to be between this area and that area, we need to put a repair station there for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
that's
lack
something
of
that can
repair
really kill armor. But I mean, at the same time, they had a constant squad always going in our flank and always taking down any fob that, that we didn't have the manpower to defend. So I mean, there was a couple of calls out for a repair station, and I just didn't see, like, obviously I wanted one, but I didn't see any feasibility being able to do it.
I mean,
Like, I
they
think
could drop a radio and a repair station, nothing else.
those aren't really those aren't really feasible because of the amount of supplies that it takes, the manpower that it takes, and the fact that they always get hunted down because the vehicles go towards them. They usually get found. Like you need infantry to protect those fobs because we can't have fobs going willy nilly because a team like this will hunt it down and they will take it out. Like there were fobs in the fucking woods that I encountered. There were constant fucking guys. They had really good sight lines and they know this. They knew this map. Like
Well,
every time I tried to push up, there was an MG somewhere with a sight line over the area we were fighting in. And every time I pushed out in the open, I got fucking shot and killed. I played some infantry in the map, so I kind of got a feel for what they were doing there. And the way that they were setting up, they were playing to the map's advantages. Like they were playing the map the way it should be played. And it was just, I mean, that's just how it was.
yeah, their
Yeah.
intel gathering was insane. Like even in that first round, me and TC we just went for a whole hail mary. We're like, okay, this round might be done already, and we tried to throw up a couple fobs really quickly to push into fishing. They found them within a minute. Like
Yeah,
within
we
a
can't
minute,
leave.
they found us.
Each fob, each radio, that's tickets we can't afford to lose. We need to have fobs that we are using. So while the idea of an isolated repair station is nice, it almost never works out. Like it
But
almost
I
never
mean,
works out
if
because
that
good teams always
potential
hunt them.
10 ticket loss saves 15 ticket tanks or 10 ticket.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it too.
And you guys realize the only thing like they do is not taking the radio all the way down. They always get to the hab. Like we cannot spawn anywhere, but the radio's still there. The hab is they dig down half. That's all. They try to like not allow us to spawn, and we have to spawn at main and get over there, and we lost it so many times on that moment. I think that's the way they play it.
Yeah, they dig down the habs and not the radios.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
Well,
It's
try
better
to minimize our area of
minimize our
radio
time to
placement.
spawn and place to spawn is the great idea.
I think
Great
that
idea.
if we would have, if we would have been a little bit more prepared, if we had the guys and signed up initially, which obviously there's a lot of things behind the scenes as to why that didn't happen, but we would have had everybody who had agreed to show up. We would have had everybody at the briefing at the right time. I was late. That's my fault. I was helping my mom set up a pool. That's my own personal life. But if we would have had everybody there and everybody would have been on the same page, we could have gotten a lot closer to winning. But I don't think we would have won regardless. But
Yeah.
the main thing is that there were a lot of other factors that caused a lot of these failures. But I don't think we had much of a chance of winning against guys these experienced versus us kind of still starting out. But we did put up a good fight, and I think that for what we know, we did well. It's just the fact that we can't just expect to come in and beat guys that have been playing this for multiple years and just expect that to work out. Like it's frustrating, but we didn't get completely wiped. We were fighting tooth and nail for every point. With the vehicles, I think that sometimes, especially infantry players, forget how vulnerable they really are. Like all it takes, for an infantry squad to get completely wiped, it usually takes at least a few minutes of engagement. One by one, people get wiped out. They can't get picked back up. With a vehicle, it's just 2 shots. 2 shots and you're done. And if you get engined or you get tracked, you're kind of fucked already. Like, especially if you're in a bad spot, you're pushed ahead of the infantry. That's why armor guys always cry for infantry support, is because if we get infantry support, we could potentially recover, but it's really hard. The whole
Yeah, it's
objective
not
is
easy.
if you get engined or tracked, you're kind of fucked, and you're
Mhm.
probably gonna die unless we manage to take out the armor that was taking you out or the squad that was taking you out. But it's almost impossible to fucking get a vehicle out of that situation without winning the whole battle.
Yeah,
That vehicle's
unless it's
almost
got a
always lost.
BTR or something, just keeping
Yeah.
infantry back.
And and armor guys are always going to see the infantry, those little blue markers. They're going to be like, these guys could push up and cover us so we could get our vehicle out of the way. And the infantry guys are going to see armor and be like, well, they've got fucking like 3 times the firepower we do. Why the fuck can't they just blow their way through these guys we're fighting? So it's a huge disconnect that both sides have, that we need to start to kind of realize that it's not as easy as just saying we need more infantry or we need more armor.
And
It
like
needs to
armor's
be
gotta
a cohesion of both sides.
Just like heli pilots, they're gonna land where they want to land. Even if the squad lead says take me there, they're gonna know I can't land there. I'm gonna take you right here. Like armor knows, hey, my shit's really expensive ticket wise. If the commander's telling me I got to go here, it's still ultimately up to me whether or not I take my tank there.
Yeah, it's true. That could have gone anyway. I think that second game. It was definitely a more passive game. Like it felt like we were being passive. But like once because I was on the defensive squad on 5-wing, like we were sitting there and I can't say anything because I can't hear what the other SLs are saying or what they're going through. But like there was a good solid 10-15 minutes of like, we're okay here. Like what's this next step? Like what's the wave we're gonna throw at fishing? And it was a long period of I didn't know what was going on. Like just looking at the map.
Like you
Like
guys eager to push. Like I know that feeling when we try want to defend. Yeah, like we always eager like 15 minutes or 10 minutes stay on the defense point. We eager to push.
Yeah, I wasn't eager to push. I was more so of questioning, just looking at the map. And like I said, I can't hear what the SLs are saying, but I'm like looking at the map. I'm like, okay, where's the cohesion of everyone that's not my squad going to go do what they're going to have to do at fishing? Like, I don't know if there was a lot of like these little sporadic battles happening out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I didn't know what was going on. So I'm wondering what we can do to the overall strategy to either figure deal with those little issues that are going on so we can get all rallied together and get ready for the push, or is there like some things we need to ignore, like were there battles that we probably could have stepped away from to rally up and get that push going, because we were solid at 5-wing for quite a long time and I was wondering what was going on outside of 5-wing, but like I said, I need to talk to SLs to hear what they say, like what was going on and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about Nerd Ginger because obviously he was fucking taking a lot of the heat. I mean, out of everybody in the armor squad, he's the one that's listening the most to the criticism that's going on. He's hearing the command channel. He's looking at the all chat. People are saying, "Hey, this isn't a smart idea. We shouldn't do that." Like, we were aware of the problems. The main issue is like either we had a bad plan or we had no plan. It's like we can't exactly just sit there and do nothing. Especially with their enemy armor just wreaking havoc. So as much as I hated losing those Vics, I also couldn't just fucking sit in the back and hope they came across my sight. So I mean, I feel really bad for
that's what you
Ginger.
have to do, though.
I mean, yeah,
Because
sometimes
they're
it is
just
what
so
we have to
expensive on
do.
tickets.
Yeah.
But at the
And
same time, it's like if we give them that full, like if they're not worried about us, then they are completely annihilating you guys on the ground.
Well,
That's
that's
the
where
main thing.
sometimes on armor you got to sit back and wait until you get a solid mark on the map, like so you know where to go, so you're not just wandering around blind.
See, the thing
It's
is,
hard to do.
even though
And
that's
then-
a thing, they were still they were still saying there's a bloody tank on 5-wings when we've just taken out both of them on bloody next
like I
5-wings and then telling us to push in there.
Like I would mark a piece of armor. I don't know who on the team was deleting my marks, but somebody kept deleting my marks when I marked stuff. like
Yeah,
over
me
and
too.
over and over again.
I had that too. I was spotting out enemy Vix and I'd mark it, and then all of a sudden 2 seconds later, look back, it was gone.
Like it
Yeah,
would be
there
deleted on
was
the map, but it would I'd still be looking at it. Then
there were some issues with that, but I mean, at the end of the second match, especially when we were kind of sitting back a little bit, but I feel like we were losing more Vix at the end of the second match. The main thing I think was that we had kind of lost confidence in just any information that we were receiving because we either didn't receive information about what was going on or we were receiving information that was faulty. There
yeah,
were
and
there were
it
there were a
makes it
few
extremely
marks.
hard on armor. Like when we're
We
not
Yeah,
marking stuff for you.
that's the main thing for armor is that armor needs information because an
Uh,
armor
another
battle
thing.
is really quick. It's not super long and drawn out. If two tanks hit each other 10 times, they're both really shitty tanks or they're in really bad spots and they're tracked. And I mean,
Yeah,
for the
like
most part,
another critical thing, like if you guys start engaging a vehicle, mark it so then infantry knows, because like I'd see you guys fighting another vehicle as a AT, and I'm like, where's the enemy armor? I want to go help.
honestly, that was the same for just vehicle to vehicle. I would see some guy shooting at another guy. I'm like, where's he at? Shoot him. And he was like, all I got is HE. Shoot your fucking HEs. I want to follow the tracers. I don't know where he's at. Shoot. I need to know
I
where
don't.
he's at.
Yeah. So I mean, like I think the whole team needs to, like as we go, just get better at marking stuff on the map.
Yeah, that's why I kind of try to sum it up when everybody was here that it was the laws of the information war because the armor was very crucial to that match and we had almost no information to go off of.
Oh,
It
I
was
agree.
literally we were flying blind, and it's the way that I was thinking of it. It's the equivalent of in Modern Warfare losing air superiority. If the enemy we were Al Qaeda and they were fucking the USA, where they were just constantly they knew where we were, they were tracking us down, and we can't fight them upright when we don't know what we're facing, and they know exactly what they're going up against.
Yeah, it makes it very difficult on you guys.
Yeah, it was like with armor, it's so technical. It's about where your shot placement is. It's about what you're fighting, whether you have a chance, and what angle you're fighting them at. All of those are really crucial factors. You can't just point and shoot. And so you
Yeah.
really need to know every engagement and what you're getting yourself into. So you
Yeah,
either need to
Contreras,
have
like
them
you
come
played a
to
lot
you,
with someone,
take
right?
that first shot. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, someone he's gonna sit back until there's a solid mark, or he's gonna sit there and lob shells from a long ass way away. And
I have a lot of issues with someone because he hogs armor and he's so conservative that sometimes he concedes masses just so he doesn't have a bad streak. Like he doesn't. I think he's way too conservative and doesn't push
oh,
enough. But
I
yeah,
think he's overly conservative. I think we need to.
and he
But
always
I mean,
hogs armor and he'll never die in it. Like he'll never push or help the team. Even I'll lose a tank if I think it'll help us get an objective or if I think it'll help
yeah,
us keep armor pressure off of our guys so we can
I
push
don't like
forward.
being as conservative as him, but I think our team needs to go more towards that direction of keeping it alive, because you can lob HE shells a long ass way.
Trust me, dude. At the very beginning of that second match, when we had our Russian armor, the first thing I tried to do is I called out, "Hey, there's a vantage point right here. We can see basically the whole point that we're fighting over. We can see village. We can see the roads leading up to village. It was a perfect vantage point. As soon as I tried to go for it, what fucking happened was there were forests that I couldn't fucking get through, and I had already had a bad experience with the first match getting stuck in those
I
forests. So I was
hate
not about to put
driving
it.
through the forest on that
I
layer.
was not about to put another tracked vehicle stuck in the forest so we could get taken out again. So I tried getting around, and that's when fucking we got pushed. We got ordered. Hey, armor needs to push up. We can't give them that. We can't give them all that space. So then they're trying to get us to all mob up and be in a group. But we had the tanks in the back with sight lines that needed to push up, which is why the BMPs pushed up ahead because the BMPs had Nerd Ginger and me both driving towards the enemy because we're trying to push up, not give them that space for them to move and operate. And the tanks got managed to establish good sight lines, but they were way in the back, and so that's why they stopped. And we were having miscommunication with that. So I mean, it was a bad situation, you know. I mean, if we had good sight lines, but we weren't encountering anybody, then everybody and their mother is going to be like, "Dude, we've got vehicles all over the place, and armor is all the way in the back." Or if we have armor all the way up in the front, we just get wrecked because we have no information. And if we didn't gather our own information, we weren't going to have any. And that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, well, what can you do? We'll have to fix it next time around.
Shit happens. I mean, I'm not too turned about it. I was frustrated. We were getting our fucking asses spanked, but we put up more of a fight than we put up a good fight. It wasn't
The
it
second
wasn't
game was
game
definitely
changing.
better.
That second game, yeah, it was close. We had that double neutral. If we would have just had a little more of a push, we would have won. We probably still would have
That came
lost
down
the
to
overall.
seconds. That ending. that came down to seconds, man. If
Oh,
we
I don't
if
know
we
if
held
we
five
would've
win
won.
for like a minute, it would have been different.
Because even if we took the next point that we had double neutral, they still wouldn't be on a ticket bleed.
No, but you know,
I
I mean,
think the
it
would
main
have felt
thing
good.
though,
Would have
I
felt
think the
good.
main thing though was that
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think that they had a lot of their forces spread out though, because they couldn't take either point, and we gave them enough time to reconsolidate and push back on Fishing Village. If we would have capitalized on
Yeah,
that,
they
I think
pushed
we
back
could have
hard.
pushed through. Yeah, but that was because we gave them the time to. If we would have had a fob up, if we didn't concede our back fobs to try to keep that forward pressure, I mean, obviously, the forward pressure might have crumbled, but if we would have been able to get a squad in there to cap it, then I think that we would have had them spread out enough to where we could have punched through. Because we were consolidating. We had armor up north, we had armor in the south. We were starting to push, and then it started to crumble because we just didn't have infantry to capture that point. And when they pushed hard on the front on Fishing Village, we crumbled. Anyways, I gotta go talk to my buddy because that was his first match with us, and he's not he's not very happy with the whole thing. And I think he would be a good addition to playing with everybody. But obviously, that is not a good impression to leave off. I've played some competitive matches with different teams that went just like this match, and most of those matches were because the guys were either very bad quality or it was just a very terrible organization. And I think our issues weren't quite exactly the same as those other teams. So I'm gonna try to
Yeah, I
convince
think
them
we
to
got something to
stick
work
with
off
us.
of.
Yeah, we're trying. Everybody's trying to make it the
Yeah,
best.
I think with these scrims that we're coming up with on Tuesday and Wednesday, we're probably, is it Tuesday and Wednesday or Tuesday and Thursday? Because they said Tuesday and Thursday before the match, and then they said Tuesday and Wednesday after the match.
And like, I don't want or Ginger to take like anything personally, like any criticism or anything. It's just like a learning process.
Yeah, no, I mean I think Ginger just wanted to stand up because we were getting kind of beat up a lot, and I mean, if you lose a vehicle, you already feel like shit.
Oh,
Nobody's
I know.
happy
I've played a lot
fucking
of armor.
losing.
It feels bad.
Yeah, I've played with you in armor, so I mean, it sucks to be in armor and fucking die and lose those tickets and lose that advantage. But I mean, having that on top of the criticism of the team and on top of Ginger already being frustrated before the match even started, like I think that was just too much for him. That's why it kind of blew up the way he did, and I'm just hoping he doesn't say anything like too bad to Lawless or them to where there's a falling out where they can just kind of get over what was going on and keep going. Well, I'm a little concerned about what Ginger said to them. But
Yeah, I guess we'll hear about it later.
we'll find out. I think Ginger did well, and Ginger knew
Yeah, he did well.
he identified the problems that were going on. We just didn't have a solution. We knew what was wrong. We just didn't have a way of fixing it. And so we just had to kind of go with what we got, and what we had was a very shit hand.
Well, if you want a perspective from the infantry, at least on my squad, we did not notice anything wrong with the armor. Like, we thought the game was going perfectly fine. Apparently not, though. Like, when we got out of the game and people started saying shit, I'm like, oh, what?
Well, I mean, when you lose 4 tanks in one match,
Like I said, we didn't notice shit. We were just trucking away, and it's just when we got into the Discord, I'm like, oh, there was an issue.
We did good. Like the second match, we did good. With the armor, like the second battle armor close to that lake, that's pretty good. Like the BLTs and Maniac go another way, and I'm with the Harveys. Uh, I'm supposed to listen for the armor, and the leopards coming from the right. I just shout at them, armor right, leopard right, and then I just turned around. I just turned around and then got tracked behind the
All right,
building.
well, I'm
And
gonna head out to talk to my buddy and try to convince him to at least play with us a little bit more.
All right, see you,
See you
Contreras.
guys later.
Goodbye.
Yep.
I forgot to record that. If I record that, I will show it to you guys. That was sick. At least we got 3 armors in the second round. Get it? But I really suck today. I don't know why. I'm driving.
Dude, Q, I am still pissed off that I TK'd you on the first game, the first 10 minutes. I am so pissed because that TK slowed us down and it put us in that spot for a while. Like it literally slowed the momentum so hard.
It's like there were two guys in the bush there. Like I ran up, popped both of them.
Yeah, you
I was like,
shot,
oh,
and I heard two different shots like that, and then I
yeah,
just saw green, so I just popped at you, and then it said
yeah, it
TK.
was.
I was like, no way.
I was shot twice there. It was two headshots. I was like, pop, pop.
Yeah, and the shots, and I just saw green, and then I knew the enemy was
Oh, no,
green,
it
obviously, and
happens.
then I didn't look at the hat, and then when it was TK, I was like, I fucked up hard here,
No,
and
I was feeling dumb because I was like, shit, I didn't clear further left. I thought I got him. Yeah,
yeah,
so no, I wouldn't have known if it was a TK if you didn't say anything.
yeah, I was like, holy shit, this sucks.
Well,
It
the
happens.
tag you don't see the tag, and the uniform is like quite similar if you like
Yeah,
see
it
from
is.
far.
Yeah, because I saw from your neck down, there's like a pine tree covering your head, kinda, like it blended in. So I just like reacted. You know, I knew
Like,
you were shooting because the gunshots, but that was like shot more than once, obviously, right? So I just reacted quickly, and then I was like, "You kidding me? I couldn't miss this
I used to
TK."
TK so much on that layer, but like EGC added it onto their rotation, so I've been playing it a lot more, and so I've started to be able to pick them apart because they've got a couple different layers that are Russian and Canadian.
Yep. Light green, dark green.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and to avoid like kind of mistake, like you should listen to for the rifle sound. It's so like recognizable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The rifle,
But
yeah.
since there was shots at nearby, like, because me and Q did exactly the same thing. We were flanking up because we knew they were in the area. But I thought it was an enemy that stood up, but it was Q that was moving to the left. Because I thought he was more left, and I thought that was an enemy that stood up and is gonna attack Q. So I shot
Oh
at
no,
Q.
it happens. Yeah, I saw like the two guys that were facing towards you, so I popped up. So I was feeling good about that shit.
And then
I
when
mean, it
when I
happens.
got you up, you were in that 60-second timer, and then there was an enemy nearby, so I threw a nade. The splash damage, I can't believe the splash damage got you. That was the second
Oh,
TK immediately.
did the slash damage give it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was enemy nade.
Uh-uh. I thought I threw that nade
You
far
bastard.
enough. Yeah.
You can splash damage. Yeah, you can. Like
But
it's
no,
like
but I didn't
a
think it was
five
gonna be
meter or
that
4 meter
far.
radius.
Like I didn't think it was
Yeah.
gonna be reached back to us that.
Well,
Yeah.
especially on that layer, like I've TK'd a bunch with grenades because like there's so many branches and shit. Like you'll think you throw it
Yeah.
farther, but the branch will stop it shorter
Wait, I gotta
than you
look
think
back
you
at
threw it.
this VOD because I literally think I TK'd myself with a nade.
It's very possible
Like
Yeah.
because
if
Because of
you
that.
want, like don't want like it bounce you, try to cook off the grenade. Like I always do like that, and it's gonna explode on the branches and do like a air burst damage like that. I usually done it all the times.
Oh hell yeah.
Not underhand, just overthrown. Not underhand.
Yeah, underhand because
You
they were
hold.
nearby the
Yeah.
enemy. They were shooting.
If you like 6 seconds is good enough. Like if you want to throw on the branch and they like air burst it, 6 or 7 seconds like that. That's my tip. If you want to do that,
you can't cook grenades.
you can.
How?
Just hold it. Just hold the overturn for like a 7 or 8 seconds like that,
Well, I
and
mean,
then just
it's
go.
still got the spoon pressed. It's not cooking off. You can
Because I
hold it there
usually
for like 10, 20 seconds. It's not gonna blow up your hand.
done that. I tried like
Like you can throw a
air.
grenade and have it just burst in the air. You can just throw it normal.
I don't because I usually done it. Moy tweeted. Moy just tweeted.
What did he tweet?
Pretty cool. See our own comps at join squad teams in real competition. Good luck, potatoes.
Oh, that was before everything started.
No, no, no. It's right now. The Moist just tweeted like a few seconds ago on Twitter. Oh, June 13.